Good morning, guys, or whatever it is where you are. Afternoon, brunch. Anyway, we are getting back on the personal build. We're gonna go ahead, get the fender done, get some other small things knocked out, get the finished tank plates, because we finally did get some more nutserts in. So we're gonna do that. I think I'm gonna double dye the tank. That's what I wanna do, and guess what? I'm keeping it. Ordered the paint. Paint will be in this week. Let's get right into it. Let's go. All done? Well, at least the tacking of the brackets are done. All of these are gonna get TIG welded here and around so that it all looks like one piece if you take the tank off. But everything's on there. We're just gonna need to probably get a little bit smaller bolts to hold the tank on. But other than that, I think we're good. Hey guys, I am so sorry for the interruption, but if you could you click that subscribe button for me? Also, turn on your bell notifications. That way you catch all the content as I post it. And if you want to check out anything early, head over to my Instagram. I post things there probably quicker than you're going to see them here. Thanks, guys. All right, with the tank done, I'd like to do the finishing work on the fender so that we can get it TIG welded all at one time. I think I'm going to take some 16 gauge, slide it behind the hole, and then fill those in. It's super thin, so it's hard to weld. It just wants to blow holes in it. So it's easier if you just lay a patch panel behind it and then weld that so that it can build the weld up and then grind it nice and smooth. Not like you're gonna see the inside of the fender anyway. So all TIG welded, this is done. So we don't have to worry about any more of all this. All we're gonna do is we're gonna clean it up, grind it down, because you will see some of it where the aluminum sits, and I just want it to look like it's just part of the frame. There you go. So, and if you noticed the little lower view with the pedal tap, you pick yourself up some of those socks right there at the www.seabirdcustoms.com. So go get you some of those. Super comfy, great for welding. Yeah. Anyway, all we gotta do now, let's get all this sanded up. I need to sand all the rust off of this, get it super cleaned up, get all the TIG welds cleaned up just on the tank area. Then we're gonna spray it with some Steel It, because I gotta stop the rust, get everything I want sprayed, done. Hopefully get that today. Let's go. Alright, fender is all body worked and ready for paint. I'm gonna go ahead and just spray the Steel It on there because it is like a primer type. And then what I'll do is before it actually gets painted, I'm gonna wet sand this so that it's not so blotchy before I lay the top coat that I ordered, because I gotta lay black top coat for the color that I ordered, so I don't want this to be my top coat, but I am allowed this to be my primer because it's that's kind of like what it is. So I'm just gonna spray this on, and then we got to go get working on the frame, cleaning all that rust off, getting it body worked, all sanded down perfectly, and then we'll do the same. I should have enough to spray the body also. All right, there you go, all black for now. Went ahead, went over everything, looks really good. Black's really going to show you the imperfections and things that you probably wouldn't have seen otherwise, but not really seeing any. Everything looks to be okay. My little makeshift booth out here where hair from my dog just drops and gets on everything. It's great. Alright, we're gonna get to the tanks next. Go ahead and start, I'm gonna demo dye them. So I think we'll go ahead and demo dye the tanks and the lightings. There you are. Demo dye the tanks, get them all cleaned up. I'm possibly gonna leave those brushed aluminum and clear coat them. So that way they do look like the dimple dyes that I have in the truck. Gonna call it a day though for today. We'll get back on it tomorrow. Gonna go have some date time with the wife. In-laws are back in town, which means free babysitter. Yes! Alright guys, new morning. We are getting right onto the dimple dye plates. You guys have seen me do this stuff before, so I'm just going to put it on time lapse. And for the new viewers, enjoy. What I did is just taped everything up here just so that after I sanded all of this up to 320 to give it a nice aluminum sheen, I didn't want it to get scratched. So, and this will allow me also to draw how I'm gonna configure the dimple dyes. I've got a 2-inch, a 1.5, a 1-inch, and a 1/2 inch. So we're gonna figure out how to get those into here. Let's go. so off camera, I went ahead and I got all the holes done. Everything is ready. Used the whole little hole saw over there on my little teeny baby press. Works great though, guys. I did a video on all the tools in the shop. One of my cheapest tools. Thing does amazing. Does all the holes I needed. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull all the tape off, clean up the holes. With this right here, it's just a deburr. Make sure you guys, if you're dealing with aluminum or you want to do any kind of dimple dies, get one of these because you need to clean these holes out. Or when you go to dimple die, it'll actually scar the aluminum. So steel, not so much, but aluminum for sure. I added, these are just bolts. I like to bolt everything together so that I'm doing both of them at the same time. Good to go. Let's get the tape off, get them broken down, get them over there in the press, get them dimple dyed. There you go. So done. They're gonna have one more cleanup. I'm gonna run some brown, red Scotch-Brite, whatever that Scotch-Brite is. I'm gonna run the Scotch-Brite over it, and then that'll give it that like brushed aluminum sheen, because you can see the dimple dye kind of causes a weird little circle deal here. So once that's done, we're gonna go and throw them on the bike though, just because I want to see what it looks like. I'm kind of digging the black. It's not gonna stay black. That's the top coat that you gotta do before. You guys won't see the color till next episode, but I think that, because we're gonna cut it here. Tank looks awesome. Waiting for the paint to come in. Should be in this week. As soon as the paint comes in, we're painting it. Let that dry, final assembly. You guys are gonna dig the color, I think. I do. I'm wearing gloves just because you keep touching this aluminum and it's just gonna add your greasy fingerprints to it, so wear gloves, you know, like a surgeon. I'm loving this thing. This is the reason I'm keeping it. I just love the way it looks. I don't want to build another like it, so I definitely am loving it. The TIG welds look so good, especially, and I don't know if you can actually see them, but once they're painted, it actually kind of brings them out, and they look pretty good. I'm pretty excited and happy with it. So stay tuned for our next episode. We're gonna get back on this. We'll get it painted. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Follow the website. I'm gonna put it right here. So hit the website. Let me know if there's anything on there that you guys don't see that you want, or sizes that you see that I don't have that you want. And I will see you guys in a few days. Thank you again. Later.